Welcome to Just the Two of Us Homestead. We are Colleen and Frank, and we live in the perfect size homestead just for us in southwestern Quebec. Gardening, growing food, and preserving is one of our passions. And our barn animals, we love them so much, they're just like pets. And we're so fortunate to be able to live our lives as we do. Each and every day is a blessing. Hi, everyone. Today we're going to make one of my favorite things to make, and I don't think I've seen many people make this, or I don't think I've seen anyone make this. It's from my favorite canning Bible. It's called spiced honey, and I make it for 3 reasons. It's wonderful to have in your pantry. It's great to have in your medicine cabinet, and it's a wonderful gift to give. I'm making it right now. I also give it for gifts at Christmas, but I'm also making it for someone special right now because she loves to have it. She has plain yogurt and she loves to put it in her yogurt. You can put it in tea. You can put it in anything, ice cream, anything like that. But what I specifically use it for is when I have a sore throat or a cold, touch wood, never. When I do get a cold, I always end up with a tickly cough throat. And every time I have this, I just have to take a few teaspoons of it and it soothes it right away. So it's delightful. It tastes fantastic. And all you need is honey, lemons, cinnamon sticks, and you're going to need a few cloves. I don't use as many as the recipe says, but that's what we're going to use. So it checks so many boxes. So it only makes a little batch, and that's all I'm going to make now. I'll probably make more before Christmas, but I don't know if these lemon slices are going to fit in the jars because I only make them in the jelly jars, which they recommend, I think. 8-ounce jars. So you're going to slice your onions a wee bit thick because we're going to stick the cloves in them. This just tastes so good, and I always keep some in my medicine cabinet. And like I said, there's many purposes to have it as something to eat, and to give it as a gift is wonderful. I mean, it's always nice to give your homemade jams and everything, but this is just something different. And it's going to make your house smell wonderful too. So I'm going to bring you in close so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to take a clove and stick it into the end of each lemon, but I like to make just a little dent with a paring knife. The ball book actually says to put 2 cloves on each end, but I find that a little too much cloves. If you like a lot of cloves, then you can put 2 per end, but I find that I'm not the biggest clove fan. Oh, I just have to remember where I put the hole. So that's it. You put a clove or 2 on each end, however many cloves you like. I just like to get the hole started a bit. Then I forget where I put it. There. And sometimes if you force it in, like I did the first one a bit, you break the clove like I just did there. There. So I'm going to take my 4 lemon slices and put them in a pot. And it says 3 cinnamon sticks, but I'm going to use 4 because if I do get that 4th jar, and the only thing is I want to make sure they're going to fit standing up in my jar. So I always make sure I pick ones that will fit into the jar. So we got 4 of those. And it takes 2 2/3 cup of honey. I'm using organic honey. And I had one open, so I was just finishing it. Your house is going to smell so good. Whoops. Okay, that's 2. Well, that took forever. All right. And that's all our ingredients. Okay, so we have our cinnamon sticks, our lemon with the cloves and honey, and we're going to bring it to the stove, and we're going to bring it to a boil and gently boil it for 2 minutes. And it's ready. So I have my jars getting hot. I have them in hot water over here. And I'm just going to watch it on the stove. Okay, we just got it to a boil. So we're going to gently boil this for 2 minutes. Stirring occasionally. All done. Now we can put it in jars. If it gets a little too excited there, just take it off the burner for a second. I had it on medium and it was doing that. All right. I wish I had a glass pot so you could see how pretty it is. Oh, the smell is just the lemon, the cloves, the cinnamon, and honey. All right. So what you do is you take out a lemon and put it in each jar. And we're going to put in a cinnamon stick. Trying to keep a short one in case I end up with half a jar. You really have to wipe these rims after. So you have a lemon and a cinnamon stick in each one, and I think we're doing a 1/4 inch headspace. And I do have just a wee bit left over here. So I'll just keep this for me. I'll put a piece of lemon in it, and I'll cut up the cinnamon stick after. I won't can this one because there's not enough headspace, so I will just put this one to the side. Now I'm still going to wipe the lids with vinegar, but I also am taking a clean rag and just wiping down anything extra that I spilt, and they're very, very hot. Guess you could have a wee bit more. Because it's so sticky with the honey. So I'm being very careful to clean the rims. Doesn't that look beautiful? Whoa, it's hot. We have our clean lids and a clean band, and I can't even touch the jars. Fingertip tight. So these get water bathed for 10 minutes. And again, I just made myself a little water bath. I didn't want to bring out my big canner for this. Is that not gorgeous? I just had to add a little bit of water, and I'll put the lid on and process them for 10 minutes. Look at that. I think they're beautiful. It's already pinging. These are the most beautiful things you can ever can. You can put it in tea, your yogurt, ice cream, for sore throats, for colds, your medicine cabinet, your pantry. I mean, so multi-purpose, and it's so beautiful. So I hope you like it. It makes wonderful, wonderful gifts. I haven't given it to anybody who hasn't complimented it so much. So give it a try. It's a different thing than always giving jam for a gift. Anyway, until we're together again, take care.